Hi guys, long time no see. Um, if you're seeing this video, must know what this means, other than reading the title, of course. Because if you've watched my very last video at the beginning of this year, I think, maybe the end of last year, I had mentioned and said that I was no longer going to be posting YouTube videos with the exception of Disney trips. And I had hinted that I was going to have a trip this year. So here it is. This is my Walt Disney World trip announcement video. I am so very excited. We're going to just jump right on into all the details of this trip because it is a doozy. This might be a long video. I'm hoping it won't be, but bear with me because this is a big trip. So, we have never taken a trip this big before. This is going to be me and my sister, as usual. We are going to be in Disney World from Sunday, October 26th through Saturday, November 8th. That is a 2-week trip. We are going to be in Disney World for 2 weeks. And we leave 3 weeks from today, the day you're seeing this video. So it's coming up very quickly and I'm very excited and I cannot wait. So let's start at the beginning and we're going through the entire 2-week itinerary of what we have planned. And yeah, let's do this. So starting at the very beginning, so technically our first day in Disney World is the 26th, but our trip, journey, whatever, starts on Saturday, October 25th. So after me and my sister get home from work, we're gonna do our last minute packing, finish up all of that. Then we will be driving to Buffalo to stay the night in a hotel, which we've never done before. I mean, we've flown out of Buffalo one time previously, but that was a whole disaster, almost missed our flight thing. So we are going to be trying Buffalo again and staying the night before in a hotel. So that'll be really exciting, interesting to see and experience something new. So I will be showing the Buffalo airport, I'll be showing the hotel that we stay at, all of the things like I usually do in the travel video, so stay tuned for that. So then we fly out of Buffalo Sunday, October 26th, that morning. I think it's like 5:15 or something like that. It's a very early flight like we usually like to do. So we arrive in Orlando pretty early. We will be staying at Pop Century like we always do. It's our favorite resort. We love the Skyliner. So we're gonna be staying at Pop. So we're gonna get the Mirrors Connect over to Pop. We're gonna be, depending on what time it is, we'll be dropping off our bags at Bell Services and taking a bus to Disney Springs to then transfer onto a bus to Typhoon Lagoon. We're going to the water park for the very first time. We've never been to either of the water parks because this year Disney World has this like offer going on that Disney hotel guests get to go to the water park for free on their check-in day. So on our check-in day on the 26th, we get to go to Typhoon Lagoon for free. So that'll be very exciting. I am so excited for that. We've never been. We've done our research, looked at the videos, the rides, all the things, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go to Typhoon Lagoon. So after Typhoon Lagoon, it's kind of be just like getting a room. I'm probably gonna film an updated room tour because it's been several years since I filmed one, and the last time I did film one, it was very chaotic and like fast paced and just I didn't really show the best. So I'm gonna do an updated room tour for Pop Century, and then like unpacking. We do have plans to maybe try to go to the boardwalk as well, so all of that will be in the travel day video. But kind of, this is a typical travel day, taking things a little bit easier, obviously doing the water park, and then Monday, October 27th, we will be going to Magic Kingdom. So I feel like typically is either we usually start with Magic Kingdom or we don't. Like it's always, try to save the best for last or we do the best right away. So we had to do Magic Kingdom on Monday because all the other days that we're going to parks, there's a Halloween party. So we wanted to have a full day at Magic Kingdom. So that's the only day we could do it. So we're doing Magic Kingdom on Monday, October 27th. It will be our very first time seeing the new Starlight Parade. We are both so excited for this. We have avoided all spoilers as much as possible. So like anytime we would be watching a YouTube video and the parade would pop up into it, we would just get past it because we want to see it for the first time in person. So I think it'll be well worth the wait. I'm so excited for that. And then moving on to Tuesday, October 28th, we are going to Hollywood Studios, and it is actually my sister Ashley's birthday. So we will be in Hollywood Studios for her birthday. This will also be our first time seeing the 2 new shows that they have, the Villains show and the new Little Mermaid show. Again, we've avoided all spoilers. I know the gist of it, like I've seen what the stages look like and like the setups and stuff, but as far as watching the actual show, we've avoided all spoilers. Don't know, what the shows actually are. So that'll be very fun and cool to see those brand new shows for the first time in person. So that'll be very exciting. Then the next day, Wednesday, October 29th, we will be having a rest day. And for our rest days, we have a few of them in this 2-week trip. So the rest days have like a wide variety of options of things we could do. Obviously, there's Disney Springs, visiting other resorts, going to the pool, going to like the arcade and stuff at the resort. We also want to, this is probably going to be in the second week. We want to go to one of Disney's mini golf locations. We've never been there either. So my sister wanted to try that out. So we're going to do that on one of the rest days. Like I said, probably in the second week, because it's closer to our second resort. We will be doing a split stay on this trip. So it's closer to our second resort. And we're going to have to, I think we're going to have to take a lift over there because I don't believe they offer, we looked into this and I don't believe they offer buses over there. And it's not like we can like walk or anything. So I think we have to take a lift, which is not very far. It's like 5 minutes or something like that, I think. So Wednesday the 29th, that's a rest day. Moving on to Thursday, October 30th, it is Epcot. We are going to Epcot. So this will be my first time riding the new version of Test Track, and of course, you guessed it, once again, I have avoided all spoilers. My sister has watched it because she doesn't plan on riding this, but I do, obviously, so I have avoided all spoilers. I don't know what the new Test Track looks like, so I'm very excited to see that. Also, it is our first time going to Food and Wine, so we have our lists of foods for that. So yeah, there's so far, there's a lot going on, and we're not done yet. We're still going. So Friday, October 31st, Halloween day, you guys. It is a rest day, but we are also going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on Halloween. We're going on Halloween. So yes, we are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on Halloween day. That is going to be very exciting. It'll I think very much feel like Halloween, being at the Halloween party. This is our first official Halloween party. We did go to, back in 2021, this was during the COVID season, so they didn't have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at the time. They were replacing it with a lighter event called Boo Bash. So we did go to that back in 2021, but this is our first very official Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So we're so excited for all of that. We've had, like I said, we have our lists of Halloween treats that we want to try, the shows that we want to see, the trick-or-treat locations, all the things. So we're very excited for that. Moving on to Saturday, November 1st, this is another rest day. It is also our checkout day for Pop, and we're going to be checking into All Star Music, which we have stayed at before. I think we stayed there on our last trip together, which was in 2022, and we only stayed there for one night. So this will be a full week at All Star Music, so we're very excited for that. And also, because we are staying at a second resort, we also have the opportunity to go back to Typhoon Lagoon if we want to, which we haven't decided if we do. So possibly we might be going back to Typhoon Lagoon again this day, but we're not 100% sure yet. We have to see how we feel about it after we go the first time. So if we don't do Typhoon Lagoon, it's going to be like a typical rest day, going probably to Disney Springs or something until our room is ready, and then getting settled into All Star Music. And then Sunday, November 2nd, this is going to be kind of a split day in a way. I'm going to be going to Animal Kingdom by myself, and Ashley is going to be doing whatever she wants to do on her own. So I will be going to Animal Kingdom. It'll be my last time seeing what's left of Dino Land. So we both did go to Animal Kingdom. I think this was, again, our last trip together in 2022. We went to Animal Kingdom for the first time, and we didn't get to see a ton of Animal Kingdom. We did go to Dino Land, but we didn't really like absorb it and like take it all in as much as we probably should have. And obviously now Dino Land is like half gone at this point, so there's not very much left, but I'm excited to go see and, you know, take in what is left of it. So I'm excited to go back to Animal Kingdom just in general because I love Flight of Passage, and we didn't get to do the safari, so I'll be excited to do the safari for the first time and just, you know, doing as much as I can in Animal Kingdom since we didn't get a full day the last time, so I'm excited for that. And then Monday, November 3rd is another rest day. Again, filling that in with whatever we haven't done yet. Disney Springs again. We do have for Disney Springs, we have broken that into like 5 different trips because we didn't want to overwhelm ourselves going to Disney Springs for like the whole day and like being exhausted and having so much stuff to carry. So we kind of like broke it down into sections of Disney Springs that we're gonna go and divide it into different trips. So we probably will be going to Disney Springs multiple times throughout this trip. And then again, the resorts, we have like I think 4 or 5 different resorts that we want to go to. So whatever day we have the opportunity to do that, we will be going to some resorts. There was something else I was gonna say. I don't remember what it was, but the next day, Tuesday, November 4th, we're going back to Epcot again. So this is the first time that we've ever gone to a park more than once on a trip. So that's going to be very exciting too. We're doing that for two different parks because obviously, so Magic Kingdom, we're going to Magic Kingdom for a full day, but we're also going to Magic Kingdom again for the Halloween party and one more time for something else that's still coming up in the itinerary. And then we're going to Epcot again on the 4th. Wednesday, November 5th is another rest day. Then Thursday, November 6th, we're going back to Hollywood Studios. So that'll be another repeat park. So we'll be able to go back and do more stuff that we either didn't get to do or want to do again, you know, whatever needs to be done. And then Friday, November 7th is another rest day. This is the day before we leave to go home. So we will be doing like our packing and stuff. But this is exciting. We are going to the very first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party of the season, and we're so excited. So we're going to the Halloween party and the Christmas party, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, this honestly was the one reason why we actually extended our trip 2 days to go to this party. So initially our trip was supposed to end on the 6th, and I extended 2 days just so we could go to this Christmas party. So it's the very first Christmas party of the Christmas season this year, and we will be at it. So we're gonna be in Magic Kingdom, like I said, for 1 full day, and then for both of the parties. So we'll be seeing Magic Kingdom 3 separate times on this trip, Hollywood Studios and Epcot twice, and then I will be seeing Animal Kingdom once. My sister is not going. And then last but not least, Saturday, November 8th, it is our checkout day and we will be traveling home. So this, like I said, is a very long trip, the longest trip we've ever taken, 2 weeks. So there, like I said, there's a couple reasons for the length of this trip. One being I keep saying Halloween party, the Christmas party. I extended, we were gonna stay almost 2 weeks as is, just because we wanted to be able to stay at Pop and All Star Music, and we wanted to have more time at All Star Music. And then once the Christmas party popped up, that's when I extended to a 2 full weeks trip. Also, this obviously was our Halloween trip and my sister's birthday trip. That's the whole reason for this trip, is she wanted to go and be in Disney World for her birthday. So there's that. And then I think again, I'm not sure if I've said this in a video before, but this time it is the real deal. This is going to be our last trip for quite some time. I don't know exactly how long. That's another reason why this trip is like a go big or go home type of thing. We're going huge on this trip, because I really need to you know, put my focus on my real life and not my Disney life. I need to start saving to move out of my parents' house and get my own place. And I can't exactly do that when I'm going to Disney every year, because Disney is very expensive. I as much as I love it, and I do love it a lot, I do get where my mom is coming from. So that is going to be my focus from starting next year, and that's why this trip is going to be the last one for a while. I'm hoping not too long, but of course, you know, getting your own place, I obviously haven't done it yet, but I know that it is expensive. So I gotta kind of put that as a priority in my life instead of Disney for now. So that's our trip. We, like I said, we'll be in Disney World 3 weeks from today. We're going to be there for 2 weeks. There's lots of new things, as there always is with Disney. I am so excited, and I know my sister is too. We've been doing lots of Disney planning and figuring things out and getting ready and prepped for this trip for the last like 2 months. And we are so excited, and I am so excited to film these videos. And again, I also want to reiterate that these videos that I filmed, the vlogs and stuff, I mainly film them for myself so that I have them to look back on. I just love, you know, filming my entire trip and having all of the memories in the videos. And then I kind of just post them on YouTube just for fun. So I hope you guys enjoy them, and stay tuned. There's going to be, I'm going to also be filming which will probably be the next video that you guys see. I'm going to be filming a things that I bought for this trip video, because I did buy quite a few things for this trip. So that'll be filming that, and then it'll be the packing video. I'm probably gonna, I have in the past split that into like 3 videos. I'm probably gonna just do it all in one video. And then after that, the vlogs will start with the travel day, Typhoon Lagoon, all the parks, everything that we're doing. I'm not sure yet on what I'm doing for the park videos. If I'm gonna split them into 2 or just do one big video. I haven't decided yet. That will be decided, you know, as I'm down there and whatnot. So that is unsure yet. And then obviously when I get back, there will be the haul. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be breaking that up into multiple parts, or if I'm just going to do one huge haul video, because there's going to be a lot of stuff. Hopefully we're going to still be able to get some Halloween stuff, obviously Christmas, and then like all the regular merch that we usually typically like to get. So there is going to be quite the haul when we get back. So lots and lots and lots of videos to come, and I am so excited for this trip, and I hope you guys are too. and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye guys!